Hello. Oh, I can't see the screen. These lenses are polarized. Anyway, hello. How are you? Welcome to another video. I am gonna take those off. I am on my way to Nordstrom. I wanted to check out the anniversary sale in person. I think I'm gonna do some online shopping as well, but I usually do online shopping for clothes and I like to do the beauty stuff in person, mainly because the Nordstrom in Las Vegas, their beauty selection is great. They always pretty much have everything that I have seen online, like during the preview, they have in store. The fashion stuff, not so much. They do have a lot of the more like athleisure type stuff. So they'll have like Zella and things like that. But some of the more tailored pieces, they don't really carry here in Las Vegas. So I just kind of leave the fashion shopping for online. So I'll probably do that later or tomorrow or whatever. But today is the first day that I'm able to shop in store. I'm an icon. I have the worst memory when it comes to like all of the different tiers at Nordstrom. But tomorrow basically opens up to the public. So I'm like the lowest tier. I'm like icon, I think. I think there's also ambassador and influencer. Is there influencer? I think last year I was influencer. Anyway, now I'm icon. Today's the first day I can shop. Tomorrow it's open up to the public. So I'm going to just get a little bit of a head start. And actually talking about fashion or whatever, I put a bunch of stuff in my wish list, like fashion stuff. There was like a jacket, there were some sweaters or whatever. They're all sold out. They're all sold out. There is one piece, and I actually posted it to my YouTube community tab. There's like a long Vince boucle. It's kind of like a cardigan coat. And that looks really, really nice. So I may order that if it's still in stock. I may order that. So I'm going to go check out the beauty stuff, check out if there's anything else that's new in beauty, maybe outside the anniversary sale. I don't know, kind of depends on how much I end up finding in terms of the anniversary sale. But anyway, let's head on out to Nordstrom. Well, you guys know me. I headed straight over to the sunglasses. I really like these flat top Celines. They have a pretty wide leg, and they had a pretty decent selection of sunglasses that are part of the anniversary sale. A few from Prada, and then they had the same Celine flat top in a faux tortoise. I was trying on the black pair. I like this faux tortoise too. Of course, we've got some Charlotte Tilbury sets here. We have a bunch of MAC deals here. I think that Fix Plus is probably appealing to a lot of people. And got some Necessaire, some OC body sets, and of course, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Such a good deal, basically 2 for 1. Some of their lip glosses. And this eyeshadow palette looks really interesting to me. Ooh, and I do love the Augustinus Bader, the Rich Eye Cream. That's a relatively new product, and I like that it's part of this set. This Chabula Active Serum from True Botanicals, so good. This Elemis Cleansing Balm, I really, really love. And this is a jumbo size. Shiseido, always a good idea. And check out this Prestige Vanity from Sisley. $1,600 value for $975. That's expensive. Whoa. And then we've got some great deals from La Mer. I love their sets. So great for the summertime and travel. 20% off Dyson. This is really great. Some other hair goodies. Olaplex Orbet. Ooh, Kiehl's. Look at all of these amazing sets. Wow. And, oh my gosh, my favorite. I called these out during my recommendations video, the 111 Skin sets. Those are the masks, and then this is the Black Diamond eye set. So good. Highly, highly recommend their products. Oh, and this Dior set is great. I've been loving that Dior Capture serum. It's newly reformulated. And then their Prestige line, which is even more exclusive. They have a nice set for that. More Augustinus Bader. Yeah, some really great skincare stuff. I've never used this brand, Arcona. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have and if you would recommend. More 111 Skin, some Valentino lip sets. This little Prada lip set, those are minis, I think, $37. And what have we got here? YSL. Oh yeah, I talked about these Couture mini clutch eyeshadows in my recommendations also. Really like the formula, nice and soft. Some Armani goodies. And oh my gosh, you guys, I haven't seen this brush in a while. These Artis oval brushes. And this is in a rose gold finish. Wow. Ooh, the True Botanicals Moisture Lock Lip Balm. That's nice. I spy the Lancome Lashy Doll. Oh, and some Trish McAvoy brush sets. We're over here at Westman Atelier. They always have some nice sets too. Especially if you're someone that hasn't quite got into the line yet. I always recommend trying like some of these sets because it's a nice starter. There's some of the prices for the duos and the sets. And if you are interested in True Botanicals, I would recommend this set because look at this bag it comes in. It's beautiful. And could not resist the Living Proof. Love that, the shampoo and the conditioner. And of course, Jo Malone, always representing during the anniversary sale. Always so many good deals. And then this is the new Raspberry Ripple cologne from Jo Malone. Really nice. I walked around with it for a bit. It's pretty. It's very summery. They've got Le Labo. We've got Kirkchin and some Parfums de Marly sets. And Diptyque, which I had to tear myself away from because I'm not buying any more candles. I have that Orpheum cologne, so I did not need that. Okay, I am back in the car. I had a bit of success at Nordstrom. So I'm trying to get my bags here. From Nordstrom, I got a couple of things. They probably won't be a big surprise to you what I got, but I will show you once I get home. And then I even got a couple of things at Sephora. I was really, really happy I stopped by because they have a new release that I'm very excited for. Again, I will show you once I get home. I am very hungry, so I'm gonna race home, eat some lunch, and do a little haul for you guys. Hey guys, I am back from the mall, so let me show you what I picked up at Nordstrom. I did mention these two things when I did my recommendations video, and it was kind of a recommendation slash like wish list video. So this was on my wish list. I did end up getting these giant bottles of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner. You guys know this is like my favorite. So I think, what does it say? It's a $67 value, each of these, and I got them for $46.90, so basically $47. Very excited. I'm also just excited to have like the pump situation. It's just easier. It's easier in the shower. So I did pick up those. And then I feel like I get one of these almost every single year that they've had these available. But this is definitely at least like my third or fourth year in a row where I've picked up the Jo Malone body and hand wash. So I have these in all of my downstairs bathrooms. And I think I used to get like the diffuser also or whatever. I've slowed down on all of that because I just have so many candles and diffusers at this point. And one thing on my no buy this year were candles. So didn't pick up any candles, but I did get the wood sage and sea salt for this hand wash. I think that was my favorite now for hand wash, just because it's the most subtle, it's the most like unisex. Otherwise I get the English pear and freesia or the lime basil and mandarin. I don't think either of those are especially like feminine, but they're a little bit, you know, just kind of like fruitier, and this one is just a little bit cleaner. So I do like having this scent like in my guest room. So let me just show you, because the value of this is $76 and this was $55 during the sale. And it's just this giant bottle. So these giant jumbo sizes are only available during the anniversary sale. This is 500 mils, 16.9 fluid ounces. I think the regular size that they sell, I think is around like 8 ounces, which I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's 100 mil. Anyway, I like getting the jumbo size, so I picked that up. And then one product I got that I totally was not expecting to pick up. I actually didn't even see this on the site when I did my recommendations video. I don't know, maybe I missed it because it's always just like so many products to flip through. But I did see this online, and it's the Bobbi Brown, what do they call it? The Easy Neutrals eyeshadow palette set. So by online, I mean, I think I saw it on Instagram, and I was really, really intrigued because this looks like a very similar layout to an eyeshadow palette that they came out with a few years ago, and it was really hard to get your hands on, and it sold out very quickly, and I think I had to order it through Selfridges, but they had all of these baked gel powder shadows. Remember how they used to have those mono shadows? It was basically a quad of those mono shadows. They were just really, really beautiful. And so when I saw this online, like on Instagram, it looked like pressed powder shadows, and I was like, oh, they're trying to trick us. It looks like that baked gel powder shadow eyeshadow palette, but it's not, but it's pressed powder. However, if you look at this picture, they look like baked gel powder shadows. So we are gonna find out together right now what the deal is. So this is a $137 value. It's $69 during the sale, and it comes with not just the eyeshadow palette, but this eyeliner. It is the Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner in Chocolate Truffle. So here is the eyeliner, and oh, they're just pressed. They're just pressed. You know, this is so deceptive because they look baked. Do you see how they look like they're coming out of the pan a little bit? That's what baked shadows look like versus pressed powder shadows, where you can see the pan around the edge and they've literally been pressed in there rather than baked. I don't even think I'm gonna use this. I may return this because I feel duped right now. I feel duped right now. But anyway, I wanted to get this and at least clear it up for you guys in case you kind of came across the same thing. Should you get it? Should you not get it? I mean, I'm sure the shadows are fine. And I think if you like these colors, I mean, why not? But if you thought they were kind of like the baked gel powder shadows, don't pick this up because they're not. They're pressed powder. And then, last but not least, this really needs to go on my no-buy list for 2026, but sunglasses. I did get another pair of sunglasses. I can't seem to resist the Celine sunglasses they have during the anniversary sale, because when I went to the anniversary sale event that YouTube was having at the Nordstrom in New York City, the one on 57th Street, I purchased a pair of Celine sunglasses. And so, I don't know, I got another pair. I really like these. Look at how pretty this case is. It's got the monogram there, and it's like a little wristlet. Isn't that cute? Here are the sunglasses. Hold on, let me find the style name for you. Oh, it's probably on this tag. Hold on. So, oh, they put the sticker right over the tag. Okay, well, I will, of course, link down below what sunglasses they are, but they are the flat top sunglasses, and they have them in this all black, and then they also have a faux tortoise version of these sunglasses. The lenses, I don't believe, are polarized, which is great. I used to love polarized lenses. They really help, especially with like the super bright sunshine, but you can't see any screens with polarized lenses. So I can't see my iPhone, I can't see like my vlogging camera screen, I can't see the screens like in my car or anything. So as much as I like them, and I think they do protect your eyes from like the harsh light, I just can't see anything. It just, yeah, I can't see anything. So anyway, these are not polarized lenses because I can see the screen perfectly. And there was a pair of Tom Ford sunglasses that I really liked, and if I can find a picture of them, I'll flash them up here. Really, really nice, but they had polarized lenses, so I was like, not today. Not today. So that's what I got at Nordstrom, and then I made, well, I was gonna say I made the mistake of stopping into Sephora. It's not a mistake, it wasn't a mistake, but I popped in there. I was like, oh, let me see what they have in store. And they had the new, brand new Hourglass eyeshadow quads. I got 3 of them. Let me unbox these and we'll do some swatches, and then definitely subscribe down below if you wanna see a trying new makeup video of me featuring these. But I'm really excited. Let's start with Minimalist. So this is the quad that has all matte shades in there. So here's the packaging. And then on the back, you'll have the name, the shadows there. And then here is Minimalist. You have a little mirror in there. I don't believe these are refillable because there's no like pinholes in the back or anything. And there's no, I don't know, like divot or anything like that to kind of pop them out. So I don't think these are refillable. Okay, here are swatches of Minimalist. Again, they're all matte. They feel nice and soft, not terribly soft, you know, not like the YSL shadows where they're so soft. I feel like I can almost like squish them down. They're not that soft. They're just kind of silky. That's a better word for them. And then next I got Realist, and this has one matte shade, one satin shade, one shimmer shade, and one metallic shade. So here is Realist. So we've got the matte, the satin, the shimmer, and the metallic. Okay, here are the 4 shades for Realist. This has a little bit more of a like a pinky tone to it all. So here's the matte, the satin, the shimmer, and the metallic. And the satin is a really, really subtle satin. The shimmer has just like a little bit of micro glitter in there, and then the metallic looks like it's like an all over sheen. So that is Realist. And then finally I got Expressionist, and I think there's 6 new ones altogether, and I just picked up these 3. So this one is all metallic shades. Okay, here is Expressionist. So we have this shade. It has a little bit of a plum in there. It's like a brown with a plum tone. And then this one has a little bit of pink. This one's kind of warm. And this is a great like brow highlight shade. I cannot wait to try these out. They're swatching nicely. They feel nice. So I'm excited for these. And then very randomly, I picked up 2 hair care products. This is from the line Messy by Ali Webb. So the Sephora I went into at Fashion Show, they had this big display in the front with all of these shiny bronze bottles. So of course it caught my eye. And I just like the sound of these. So I got the smallest size for these 2 products, but they come in larger sizes. So this one is the I Am Transformed. It's an instant silk revival spray. So it says, bring your hair back to life daily with our magic in a bottle treatment. Rich in vegan silk and cuticle smoothing, upcycled something technology. Sorry, I can't read the back of the bottle. The words are so small. To revitalize hair for frizz-free ends. So I think it's one of those products that you put in, well, like it says, to kind of like revive your hair, to like take down any frizz, to maybe add a little body, to like smooth stuff out. So I thought this would be really, really good for the cruise that I'm gonna be going on because it's gonna be very, very humid. Obviously, I'm gonna be on water, so I thought this could be really good for that. And then I thought I would try the I Am Enough Rough Dry Style Cream. So, oh my gosh. So I was reading all the descriptions on the bigger bottles at Sephora, and the writing was bigger. And so I can barely read what this says, but how to use, let me see if I can make this out. It says, apply on towel dried hair, rough dry, and twist sections, and then air dry completely. So I love the idea of this because sometimes I feel like I'm either pressed for time or I just start to get too hot blow drying my hair and I'm like, forget it. And I kind of blow dry it like 50% of the way. And if I don't blow dry it all the way, sometimes my hair it doesn't look right. So I'm always looking for products that can go like well with partially dried hair. And I was like, oh, this could work. So if I use a product that is meant to put into like towel dried, like damp hair, and I put it in when most of my hair is dry, but not all of it, it's too heavy. Like it just ends up like weighing my hair down. Or if it's like styling and it's meant to be applied to completely dry hair and I put it on and I still am like a little bit damp, then it like mixes with the water and it's not good. So I thought, hey, this could work if this is for like mostly dried hair. So anyway, I'll try this out too, but I got the little bottle of that. I'm not sure who Ali Webb is. She must be like a celebrity hairstylist. If any of you guys know, please let me know down below in the comments section. That's what I ended up getting at Sephora. and what I ended up getting at Nordstrom. Let me know what you guys ended up getting during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I will definitely be doing a video featuring these, so subscribe down below if you're interested in that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!